Maverick03, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. What you saying about OBS?
Yeah, so it's my understanding that OBS is by far the best because you don't have to like try and fit what you want to do into predetermined setups, and it gives you unbelievable control in what you're doing.
I love OBS. So we're seeing Black-Red Vampires against Mardu Control. So Mardu Control, it's kind of like the whole kind of point of it is like Nahiri is the finisher.
Yeah.
And Patrick is keeping his. But they also, the most exciting thing is the Dark Confidant and the one of Emrakul in the deck.
But it's Travis, and
he'll never get it.
Well, no, he played well, yeah, that's correct. He'll never get it. Yeah. But he played a cube game where he had Bob and Greater Gargadon in his deck, and he would like reveal off the Bob, it'd be nothing, and then he would draw. Like he'd have no cards in hand.
Yeah.
He'd reveal off the Bob,
get a land,
draw, and then just like suspend this Greater Gargadon. It's hilarious.
Amazing. So we see Shambling Vent over on Travis' side. That's a Verdant Catacombs on Patrick's. Love Magic, but can't stay long. No worries, Jason. Thanks for coming out even for a little bit.
Yeah.
The Black-Red Vampires are down to 19.
I actually had a Nahiri deck on Moto for a long time that I was testing with.
Yeah.
It didn't have it was pre-Nahiri, and it used like Monastery Mentor, and I was like testing out Soulfire Grandmaster. I just wanted to see like what the show would look like for a Soulfire Grandmaster deck, and I gotta say, Colgan's Command with like buyback is probably the best feeling ever. You just like shock them, make them discard a card on their draw step. It's in my hand. Just
take it back. So we're seeing he took 3 off that. He's bringing out a 2-mana 2/2. I don't know these vampires at the top of my head.
That is the one where you can discard once a turn and it gets +1/+1. It's black.
This guy.
Yeah.
The Stromkirk Condemned. Yeah, discard a card. Vampires control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn for some reason.
So that it can't be a busted discard outlet in the vampire deck. So you can't like discard, like put a bunch of vampires into play, hit you, like kill you.
We're gonna bolt it.
Take like Travis bolts himself.
Yeah.
Discards a Bloodghast.
Yeah, which is fair because then he's gonna get the Bloodghast back on the landfall trigger.
Yep.
We're gonna see Lingering Souls.
Travis took 2 there. Took 2, played Lingering Souls. Yeah, Lingering Souls is gonna be tough for Patrick to slog through.
Did he take 2
off the Sacred Foundry?
Okay.
Or no,
it was he played the Blackleaf Cliffs this turn. Yeah, he bolted himself last turn with the Foundry.
That's correct. I just saw the Foundry untapped and I was like, oh. Right, so he's going to Lightning Axe, nothing. He's going to Lightning Axe one and then discard the Fiery Temper to Fiery Temper the other one.
Yeah.
Because it's Patrick.
He's Lightning Axing a Spirit. He's Firing Temper to kill the other Spirit. Exactly as you wrote it up.
The only problem with that is he just 2 for halved himself, which is a 4 for 1 if you know how math works.
Yeah.
Here's Nahiri.
The game has begun.
Rummage. Don't need this land.
He gets a Bob. Travis, play that Bob.
Travis.
Oh, it looks like he does Lingering Souls do 2?
Yeah.
So then I think he
did. He bolted his face?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, he has Collective Brutality. That's a card I'm actually considering putting in Grishelbrand.
It seems really, really good.
Yeah, like the Kintaro Yamamoto list that top-eated GP Singapore not that long ago is running 3 of them. But he's also like playing, it's not Grishelbrand, it's like Instant Reanimator. He has 4 Emrakuls. It's kind of a different setup. I can't really tell what's in his hand past that, but I presume that's all he's going to do. He's just going to like...
Collective Brutality. He discards a Bloodghast from his hand.
Okay. So he's going to...
So he's revealing the hand.
So is he like duressing him and killing the thing?
Yeah.
-2/-2, or is he like draining 2 off?
He tried to drain 2 and put it to the Nahiri, but it doesn't work like that. So he's getting rid of Lily. And now he's going to play a land and get the 2 Bloodghasts.
Go to Collective Brutality? I thought it was just instant or sorcery. Sorcery.
Thank you.
Down.
I'm not in there. It is. Choose an instant sorcery from it.
Yeah.
Yep. We got a misplay.
So you can't take the Lily.
Yeah.
I was pretty sure.
Yeah.
I've only played it a bunch. It would completely change Travis's turn here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. He's got all the discard outlets, so he's probably just going to make 4 guys, keep the blocks, and then ultimate Nahiri kill you next turn. Like,
yeah.
I guess it doesn't do it, but yeah. It's like duress, but it's not.
We'll yell at them in retrospect.
Bryn is a judge.
Yeah. He should know.
Yeah, what is going on?
So
Patrick's going to be like, good, die.
So he's going to 15
Have
off
long
that Vernon
monologues during
Catacombs.
matches. Your move, Kyla. Yes.
Yeah, we were talking a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! last week. Like the episode where Joey's like, my time wizard has made my baby dragon into a 1,000-year dragon. And Yugi's like, not so fast. My dark magician is super dark magician. Because he's old as fuck and really strong. It's just, what the fuck, Yugi?
No, it was great because he just like busted the rules for like fucking whatever.
So when the swamp came in, the bloodcast came back.
Ooh.
So collective brutality. Firing temper, burning Nahiri for 3.
Killing one of the tokens?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, that was... I don't know why he didn't kill one of the token.
Yeah. He said, I think after he's like, oh yeah, I know that.
Also, he couldn't have taken the Lily before, but whatever.
Whatever. At least he didn't take the bomb. Yeah, because then that would have been like...
I could go shout at them right now if you'd like.
It's all good.
Hey, you idiots, Travis has a Lily in his hand. Oh, he drew one anyways, so we're all good.
It's one of those things that like Patrick, Bryn, and Travis should all know, so they should all reap the situation at hand, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's... Oh, well.
Go my giant soldier of stone, attack the moon magic card I played last turn. Shoot the fucking moon.
Or just like, I was watching some with like the Japanese dub recently, like the subbed version, rather than the dub version, and it's like, what, Mako, the freaky fish guy, plays like Yumi, and then like he doesn't have to tell Joey what his creatures are and like where they are on the field, and it's just like that's not how the fucking rules work, you idiots.
Come on, guys. All right, so we saw the Lily come down last turn on Travis's side. The Bloodghast are swinging in. Travis, whatever you do, leave your Bob alive. Yeah, they're both going at Nahiri. He's blocking 1. Nahiri takes 2 and goes to 5.
All right. Travis needs to knock the top.
Let's see.
Ooh. What did he draw?
What does he draw?
Come on, Travis.
You gotta show us.
It looks like another land.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So he's going to rummage a land into a land, probably, because it's Travis.
Yeah, I think he's multiply. Does that snowball only work one way? Yeah, the snowball only works one way. I want to get a system that we can talk to the person on support as well, but that probably won't be for a while. We need to make a bit more money first. Okay.
I could always just text Bryn.
It's all good. We'll tell them.
Travis would. This is what Travis would do. What would WWTD? I have a shirt that has Jesus saves, and then it says WWJD down the stick. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Our hero, our intrepid hero, has a menace creature out, so that Nahiri is gonna get hit.
Coming in at Lily. It's going in at Lily. What's the alt on Nahiri?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we knew we had the bolt. Actually, if I was Patrick there, I would have let him double block and then bolted it, so you could just like trade your insolent neonate for the bob.
I think Patrick wants to spin the wheel. I think that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, but it's Travis, so he's gonna flip over a land every
time. Yeah.
Like every time.
So we each discard a card. Comes in for 2, takes Patrick to 13. I have to actually say this. I mean, only... Alright, let's see what we got here on Patrick's side.
Patrick is dead if he can't drop that Nahiri by 2 counters. Because Nahiri can just find Emrakul, put it in play, attack you. Unless Travis slips over a Nahiri.
Yeah.
Or an Emrakul.
Emrakul, yeah.
If Travis flips over the Emrakul, it's game over.
String telephone that only costs soup. It's true. Comes in.
All right.
It's coming in at Lily.
Lily. Well, yeah, because you can't take the Nahiri off unless you have a way to take the Nahiri off. So.
Let's see this Bob trigger.
Air Falcon Wrath. This is the Bob trigger to end all Bob triggers.
Instant speed.
Terminate.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Travis not gonna crack his fetch. Take 4. Does he draw it though? If he draws it, he can't do it. Alt Nahiri. Find Emrakul, kill you. Well, that was a good game 1.
Yeah. Where was that Emrakul? Man, she was nowhere near the top.
Yeah.
Patrick's just, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh.
Comes in for 17. Annihilator. That's it for Patrick.
Yep. If there's one thing this Nahiri deck is good at, it's killing like all of the creature decks.
Yeah.
It has an amazing matchup against Affinity, and I think that is one of the main reasons you'd want to play it. It's really good against like Affinity, Suicide. It's actually really good against Bogles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So like it being good against all these like creature X decks makes you want to play it a little bit more over Jund, because Jund has a tougher time with Infect than this does, because it can just gum up the ground with like, here's a bunch of Lingering Souls tokens.
Yeah.
So.
Do you want to go tell them about Collective Brutality?
Sure.
Bakura and Kaiba are the best characters in Yu-Gi-Oh! I was always a Jewy. Not a Jewy, a Joey guy. I'm a little bit Jewy. I'm always a Joey guy. Patrick just was reading the cards, Travis.
They called him Andrew.
Yeah.
The ultimate insult.
Oh, 21 Sewer. Thank you so much for the $4 donation. That's really awesome of you. That puts us at $109, or 72% of the way to our 150. That's enough to buy the soup and the strings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why I
soup
donated
and
it.
some string.
Must have been why.
Man. Why don't we just fucking soup and every time?
We
Collective Brutality, only targets, instants, and sorceries. Rod Roy 1, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table.
You could get surgical tubing.
Yeah.
And punch it in, and then it would actually like send the sound.
That's true.
And you could just like drill holes in your wall. This sounds amazing. Let's do it. Let's make it work.
So you're losing that. So the green give is actually for the highest donation of the night. So if someone would donate $5, the green would happen again. But if someone donated $4 again, it would just do the regular ginger ale can. So we have this new thing now where the highest donation of the night gets the sound. Otherwise, you just get the pleasant.
I see. Said the blind man. Something proverb. Something proverb. Do you bring in the rest in peace here? Travis's weak point as a player. He said it himself, and is sideboarding. And I think the main thing he does wrong in sideboarding is he overboards a lot. He brings in like 8 cards, like, oh, this would be okay in this matchup, but he sides out a card that is more effective in the main deck and like just as good in the deck.
I don't know why that hasn't popped up. There we go. Pleated Pants, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. Welcome to the goddamn table. What do you all think of the spoiled card Lost Legacy and Mono Black Tron? He did take out a lot of the hand disruption from Patrick's thing, which Talon Reinforcements, Kalitas, Anger of the Gods.
No, that's what he's bringing in.
Yeah,
So
he
he's
took out a
bringing in,
bunch
like,
of. He took out Thoughtseizes and Inquisitions, it looked like.
Yeah, I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's not like a mid-range deck. Like usually you want to take out the Thoughtseizes against the mid-range decks. Possibly the creature decks. It seems like they're powerful enough, especially. Actually, saying that, they're terrible because of all the madness stuff Patrick is doing.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
So who's the big bad in Kaladesh? It looks like it's going to be Tezzeret, who's the big bad of Kaladesh.
Yeah, and then we're going to go to Amonkhet.
Amonkhet, yeah.
And visit his lord and savior,
Bolus.
head of KGB.
I'm just dropping by to follow me back on the time. Sounds good, Rod Roy. You have yourself a fantastic night.
Some stupid deck. It's a Four Horsemen deck in Modern, if you know what Four Horsemen is. Four Horsemen is a deck that can loop infinitely, but the loop isn't infinite because it like shuffles an Emrakul back in. So like sometimes you won't hit the combo in your graveyard, but in Modern you can advance the board state, which you don't in the Legacy version. So you can just keep doing it for forever. So there was a guy at the tournament yesterday at the PPTQ who, in game 1, turn 4, started this combo and his opponent didn't concede, and he continued to play by himself for 50 minutes.
Jeez.
Until time was called in the round, and then he tried to kill her.
Jeez. What a nightmare.
So yeah, it's just silly deck.
Yeah. Alright, so Patrick looks like he mulled down to 6. He's even at 6. That's a Muda Vault.
That actually looks pretty okay. You have turn 1 Gorger, which is very important for this deck.
I think you bottom that guy.
Yeah, you have to.
He doesn't do anything exciting right now.
You have to. But like the turn 1 Gorger is important.
Takes 2.
You get a 1/1 creature and you generate mana. You give your opponent a 1/1 creature with Forbidden Orchard, and you use Intruder Alarm to untap Kiora's Follower or Fate Stitcher to untap your Forbidden Orchard again. And then you have a Mesmeric Ord that you would keep flipping over.
We got a Shambling Vent over on Travis' side, Blackleaf Cliffs over on Patrick's. What's he going to do with his turn 2? Let's find out. How about you?
I like what you did there.
I got there. I mean, it makes no sense. The second half made no sense, but, you know. Coming in for 2.
I think you play the 2 mana 2/1. Turns into a 3/3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heir to Falconwrath.
Because he's gonna discard some stuff and.
Well, next turn you can Collective Brutality.
Yeah.
Like, look at his hand, take an instant or sorcery, dome him for 2, gain 2, put an Insolent Neonate in play for 3 mana. So it seems like it would incur a lot of value. Yeah, sure.
That.
I think that's the wrong choice. I think you have to path the Gorger. The Sea Otter. Oh.
How's it going, Sea Otter? Return to Kamigawa. You know? I feel like they would actually lose a lot of what like Kamigawa had on the flavor if they went back. Because like they're a lot worse at naming cards now than they were back then. I mean, I imagine it's very hard to name cards when you've had so many.
Yeah.
But like even just the name of the Eldrazi's are not nearly as good as the names of the old Eldrazi's, right?
Yeah.
So let's see what we got here.
Also, like if you went back to Kamigawa, the original Kamigawa. Did I just ruin something?
No, it's fine. There's no that mic isn't on, so.
All right, I did ruin something, but not currently.
So we're gonna see.
The
Timely Reinforcements is gonna go off the collective.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's probably also draining him because that's the only real other option.
Yeah, and he just wants to discard the Falconwrath. The Insolent Neonate, rather. No, if they return to Kamigawa, it would be like this desolate place, and it would like be only spirits, because that's how Kamigawa ended.
Yeah.
Was like everything that wasn't a spirit was like
that's
dead or persecuted.
Engineered Explosives on 1.
Has the mana to pop it. Is gonna pop it immediately. So he's taking 3 here off that? Oh, he's just taking 1.
Yeah.
Makes sense. EE for 1. You die.
Yeah. But is that the Muda Vault? The Muda Vault. Which, let's see what we got here. Stormkirk Condemned. Unmade this.
Takes 3.
Goes to 10.
Patrick with calling him out as an idiot.
Yeah, classic Patrick. He's going to 9. I assume it's 9. I feel like that's the math I've been doing. Just as Kamigawa gets killed by all the spirits. Blue Sapphire likes to imagine how Jace is going to die on each plane he goes to. because he's not a big fan of Jace, you know. Ooh, Kalitas.
Oh,
That needs an answer.
that's bad news, pepperonis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not an answer.
Now it's just going to slowly swing
The
to
other way.
Travis's side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the shrine coming in tapped.
Animate the shambling vents hit you. Eat one
Patrick
of your
said
guys
he will
gets you.
double block.
Of course he will. He'll just like lose a guy.
He lightning bolts one of them. Gets a zombie. The other one dies. He gets 2 zombie again, so your life goes to 12.
Yeah, exiles both of them.
Patrick said he should have triple blocked with the Mutavault.
For the value.
There's two zombies. Animate Mutavault. Swings in. He lightning bolts the zombie after block. The zombie is dead. Mutavault lives.
That is not a zombie. It was just like a squiggle.
Yeah. So Travis is just like Travis has 2 paths.
Yeah, this game is
Comes in for 7,
already over.
13 for Patrick. He gains 5 and goes to 17. Sorry, vampires. It looks like your time is up. You just got beaten by a vampire that's a lot bigger and a lot better. Cavern Souls naming vampire.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Super important in this matchup. It is, however, a very bad matchup for Patrick
Yeah.
because Travis's deck is built.
He's going up
To
against
destroy.
Bryn's deck in the last one, which I think will be an interesting matchup.
It should be.
Yeah.
So am I playing Travis then?
Yes.
That's actually that kind of matchup is actually interesting.
I feel like the matchups actually are pretty good tonight when I
Yeah.
randomly made them.
When I randomly made them.
He goes to 6. Travis goes up to 22. Vampires die to zombies. Everyone does know it. Lock him in the moon. Chase is an awful Mary Sue. Lock him in the moon with Amber Cool. He passes it back.
Yeah, but they can't kill Jace because he's like part of Team
Jace.
Super
He's
Friends.
part of Team Jace. So Patrick needs that Stoke the Flames that he always has been raving about.
I don't have a mana leak.
Patrick's down to 6, I guess. Man, my numbers are really off.
No, like he should have been dead there. He
Yeah.
should have been because he attacked him for 7 twice.
Yeah.
So he was dead there.
Yeah.
Well, he could have animated the Mutavault and blocked the Kalitas and gone to 2, but actually he couldn't have because it would have got passed. Oh well. Oh well, hey. Vampires beat zombies. Yeah. Deadliest Warrior, Vampires versus Zombies edition. He's like, look at my collective brutality. Ah, you can't let him go to blocks.
Yeah.
You idiot. You like had him dead, lets him go to blocks. Oh no. He's gonna kill him with the collective brutality.
Yeah. Yeah.
He sees the line.
That's it. The collective brutality against the vampires.
Half,
They just get blurtered.
Yep.
That's that.
And that
You know, Patrick went insane that he was going to lose, but he just wanted to play vampires. So, you know, is it wrong?
yes.
Yes.
Is it fun?
Yes.
Yes. And I think that
That's
He-
what matters here.
he wins on moral grounds.
I agree as well. Thank you so much, Tim. I will
Yep.
see you not again tonight because you'll be gone and I'll still be talking. So have a good night.